I'm Mr. Mojito. You make a great chocolate. You almost look like me. I like you. I love you.
Hello, my name is Liv from Cellar Door Plants.
And I'm Allie, also from Cellar Door Plants.
And today we're going to do a little care on the Moses in the Cradle plant while Allie makes a cocktail for us.
Yes, inspired by the Moses in the Cradle, I am doing a Blueberry Mojito.
Ooh, yes. So the Moses in the Cradle is a beautiful houseplant that is native to Mexico and Central America. And this plant is characterized by these gorgeous green leaves that have these deep purple underside.
They're so pretty.
I know.
So pretty.
And that's why we chose this blueberry drink.
Exactly. So because it's so purpley and bluey, I was like, what can I kind of do that resembles that color? So I decided I'm gonna do, instead of a classic mojito, a berry mojito. Ooh. And I'm using the berry Splash Kombucha from Seattle Kombucha Company. And when we tried it at first, we had to get some blueberry notes. So I'm like, let's just go full blueberry. And so we're gonna get a really nice purpley color with that.
Perfect. So the care for the Moses in the Cradle, this plant loves bright and direct light. So you're gonna wanna put it near a southern facing window, a couple feet away, or an eastern or western facing window so it gets a lot of sun during the day. It can also survive in low light conditions. Like I said before, we live in Seattle, so it's been a little dark and cold here. And so my Moses in the Cradle is actually getting a little leggy and it's a little bit more green.
What does leggy mean?
It just means that he's reaching.
He's reaching. He's like, big. Aren't we all?
Yeah, exactly.
Aren't we all?
And so you'll want to keep it in bright light just to kind of avoid that.
Nice.
Oh.
Beautiful. So what I'm doing over here is I'm getting my muddling ready. I put in about 2 tablespoons worth of fresh mint leaves, and then I also probably did.
So good.
Oh my god, it's so lovely. I forgot how good mint smells because I never cook with it, but this is wonderful. And then I come in with about, I think I have 10 blueberries in there, doesn't really matter. I also squished the juice of half of a fresh lime in, and now I'm going to go in with her favorite ice.
What's your rule on ice?
You can never have enough. Fill it up all the way. We're frozen over here. It's practically Olaf.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So while Allie adds the ice, the watering situation for this guy, you'll want to water it when the top 1 to 2 inches of soil is dry. So rule of thumb, finger.
Thumb it. Rule of thumb.
Rule of this finger. You put it in. If the top 1 to 2 inches is dry, so not a lot of soil sticking to your finger, you can go ahead and thoroughly water this plant.
Amazing. And so while she does that, I'm gonna go in, and this is another way you can muddle it. You can muddle it with the ice in, which makes it kind of like a slushy sort of deal. So watch. Look at that purple, right?
Matches
I know.
perfectly.
I know. You would.
Okay, well, she tops off with her favorite ingredient.
Oyster.
I will tell you about the humidity and temperature for this plant. So this plant loves high humidity, so luckily in Seattle we have that. And it does like to be in a little bit warmer temperature, so room temperature or a little bit warmer. You just don't want to put it near a cold window or have a draft.
No draft. It doesn't seem like a lot of plants like drafts.
No, they're all about the warm.
All about the warm, stale, stable air.
Exactly.
They need stability.
Consistency.
So what I just did is I went in with some white rum, 2 ounces of white rum, and then I am just gonna go ahead and
give her a shake. So for the soil and the fertilizer for this plant, you'll want to use just a regular houseplant soil, something that has good drainage so that when you water it, the water can come through the soil. And then for fertilizing, you'll want to do just a well-balanced fertilizer once a month.
Once a month.
And there you have it.
Smell this, Liv.
Oh my god.
I forgot how much I love mojitos. I love mojitos.
It makes me feel like I'm in a tropical.
I know, not Seattle. We love Seattle. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is dirty dump. Whoop. Oh, no strainage necessary. Right, we're rustic and homey. We're not pretentious.
No.
And so now what I'm doing, usually you top a mojito off with soda water. I'm going to do a low-cal alternative and use our kombucha here, the Berry Splash from Seattle Kombucha. Again, it's low sugar. I think it's a total of 12 grams of sugar per the entire bottle.
Ooh, the mint.
It's so
it adds
good.
such a little kick to it.
And it's not too sweet because we literally didn't go in there with any sweetener. We just used the kombucha. So it's low cal, low sugar.
Thank you for watching this episode of Plant Care and Cocktails. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below.
And always we have the ingredients posted, and have a great rest of your week. Cheers.
Cheers.